Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'll be doing a video about how I was overlooked growing up. So as a person with a disability, my parents just thought that, I was not as capable as someone who wasn't visually impaired. So they didn't expect much from me, really. And, my mom was a little worried about me. She was more worried about me than my sisters, all because I'm visually impaired. And she just was worried that I would, hurt myself and everything, and pretty much, she didn't think I would be able to go to university, and that's not true at all. I had to prove to my parents that I was just as capable as everyone else. I hate to say this, but that's what I had to do. As someone who's able-bodied, you don't have to prove to anyone that you're independent and that you're capable. But if you're disabled or if you have a disability, I'm sorry, but the world's not built for you. It's built for the able-bodied. So you have to basically prove yourself to the able-bodied community that you are capable of doing just as well as someone who's able-bodied. Whether you're visually impaired, whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you're deaf, or other disabilities that you have there. So yeah. Yeah, and basically they just expected a little of me, basically. So they thought that I need to be looked after and, couldn't do much by myself. And growing up, I felt like my mom didn't let me do much by myself. She used to want to do everything for me, and I was so tired of it. And no matter how many times I told her to back off, she wouldn't. So, and now that I look back now, I think she was just trying to help. So I don't blame her. But now these days, my parents just look at me as just like anyone else, Now they know that I'm just as capable as everyone else. I get questions from people who are sighted and ask me, who takes care of you? Who cooks for you? How are you able to go grocery shopping? Who does your laundry? And I'm like, I do a lot of that stuff by myself. And, I got one of my professors, she asked me, how do you have a walker that walks you to the grocery store? And I'm like, no, I have someone who does orientation and mobility with me and teaches me routes and cane skills. So I have to learn routes, and the way I know where to go is I rely on my memory and mental map. And yes, blind and visually impaired people can succeed in college or university. The thing is, we have to work 3 times as hard as someone without a disability, especially in the math and sciences. For me, it takes me 3 times as much time to complete my assignments. For me, basically, it takes a lot of effort for the alternate format team from the disability office to prepare all my materials so that I can have equal access to the notes. And if you have someone that knows someone that has a disability, or you have a family member that has a disability, don't overlook them, don't doubt them. Just treat them just like everyone else. Also, have the same high expectations as you would a person who's able-bodied. However, understand their disability and what is the best to accommodate them. Educate yourself. And I think the reason why that the able-bodied doubt the disabled people is because they're not aware of how capable we actually are. We just want to be treated just like everyone else. We want to be, we want to have the same rights. We want to have the same access, the same opportunities as everyone else. Well, when you're with a friend that has a disability, and someone asks you what do they want, and then just to tell them, hey, just ask him or her. He or she will tell you. Because by asking someone that's with someone with disabilities, you're assuming that the disabled person doesn't have autonomy and can't speak for themselves. That's what you're basically doing. You're assuming that their friend is their aid. And please don't look at it like that. It's ableist. And just because you're dating someone with a disability, it doesn't mean you have to be responsible for them. And please stop looking at it like that, because it's also ableist. If you're hiring someone that has a disability, please educate yourself about what disability is. Look at ways that you can accommodate them. Like, I understand not all people with disabilities can work, but a lot of us can work. We face such hard times in the workforce, even after we finish college or university. I hate to say this, but statistics show that there is an 80 to 90% unemployment rate among the disabled body community. That is freaking high. Way higher than the unemployment rate of the able-bodied community. So we have to look 3 times as hard for jobs. Including myself. I basically spent 6 to 7 hours a day applying job after job after job on Facebook and on Indeed. I don't hop from job to job because I know that it's so hard to find a job, you know? That's why I chose to become self-employed. Like, please don't make assumptions about me, saying that I'm lazy and that I'm a loser. And please don't tell me to get a real job because I have a real job. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm running 2 businesses. I'm a very hardworking person. And I don't have to prove it to you guys just because, you know, just because I'm disabled or I'm young or whatever. So stop looking at me like that. Or anyone with a disability. Trust me, I know able-bodied people that are so freaking lazy. They don't have the motivation to be independent or have their own place or have a full-time job. I find it frustrating when people assume that automatically I'm lazy. So yeah, do not make that assumption about me because that assumption is not correct. Like, I'm a hard-working university student. I study my ass off. I prepare for exams. I make sure to meet deadlines when I'm doing my assignments. I have the same responsibilities just like any other college or university student. I don't get special treatment because of my disability. I don't expect that at all. I hope that this video will help you guys open your minds and think about your assumptions of the disabled community. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.